So I went up there with $200 in cash, which back in those days was a lot more than it is now. I mean, the face value of the tickets was probably $12 or $15. I made it clear to the crowd gathered around this arena, this hall of performance, I've got $200 and I'm going to give it to anyone who's got the best seat in the house. The word spread through the crowd. In a couple of minutes, a guy was standing in front of me with a front row center ticket. So I give him my $200, which was every cent I had. And the next thing I know, I'm sitting in the best seat in the house. I was sitting in a cabaret. Once this performance began, the electricity, and I know we throw that word around, and when we introduced this concept to the cabaret a few sessions ago, we said it's a hermetically sealed electromagnetic force field, highly concentrated supernatural power, source power, compressed in that bubble. Well, that's what I was sitting in, was this concert hall. The electricity was literally visual. You could see these blue flashes of lightning flying around the room. I don't know if anyone else saw this or not. I was in a zone, okay, with the fervor of my mission and this position I had put myself in where she was standing right in front of me doing this performance just for me. There were many others in the hall who maybe felt the same way, but I was sitting in the best seat, in the favored position. This concert was just for me. So it was a highly charged environment. Good story. Lots of electricity, lots of energy, lots of excitement, lots of possibilities flying around in the air. Maybe this impossible love. Maybe there's a tiny opening. Maybe there's a possibility here. Let's see where this takes me. I was, of course, focused totally. My total attention was on her. I was Mary guzzling Jesus' presence. I was guzzling the presence of my Lord. And she revealed herself to me. She underwent a transfiguration, as Jesus did with his 3 favored disciples in their private cabaret on top of the mountain. I saw this radiance. It was a confirmation for me that this adolescent conviction I had had all along, that she is the source in human form, just as Jesus had to give this vivid demonstration to his closest disciples. She transfigured herself for me. I saw this radiance blasting out of her. She, with all of her talent and all of her hold over me, and she is and was a beautiful woman, but on a raw scale of beauty, I had never deluded myself to say, oh, she's the most beautiful woman in the world. In this transfiguration, she was without question the most beautiful woman in the world.